hate me, don't you?
Kons podcast.
You hate me, don't you?
Hit that like button, subscribe and share.
You hate me, don't you? You hate me, don't you?
Constant content.
Roblox, you know what I'm saying? Roblox, this is for the parents out there that got their kids that's hyped about playing Roblox. So Nipsey Hussle birthday was August 15th. You know what I'm saying? Happy birthday to the legend, Nip Hussle. You feel me? So the three Scarface went on Club Shay Shay. You know what I mean? They got to talking about when he was down and out. We all know he had COVID. He had davidbaszucki and mattkaufman. You know what I mean? What type of sick individuals could y'all possibly be? Children play this game, and you know children play this game. Now, your whole demographic is children, probably kids 12, 13, maybe and under. Yo, what's up? What's up? What is happening? You feel me? What's happening? What's going on? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? This Kons podcast. This is episode 287. You feel me? Episode 287. You know what I'm saying? We're not representing murder or nothing. You know what I mean? Because that's 187. You feel me? But this is episode 287. You know what I'm saying? Welcome in. You know what I mean? Welcome in. If this is your first time here, this is where we go over headlines, where we go over the news. This is where I'm going to hit you with current updates and current news, shit that's going on, shit that's been happening, shit that's took place, whatever made a headline and that's been in your face, whenever you logged on the internet, whenever you seen your home page, whether it was CNN, it was Hip Hop DX, it was MSNBC, whatever the case may be, I'm probably touching on one of them headlines right here on Kons Podcast. You know what I'm saying? So stay tuned, hit the subscribe button, tell your friends, you know what I mean? So I can keep everybody updated on what's going on and what's happening. You know what I'm saying? All over the world. But yeah, what's happening though? You know what I'm saying? Hope everybody doing cool. You feel me? Hope everybody doing cool with this Tuesday, August 19th. You know what I'm saying? At 1:35 in the afternoon. You know what I mean? Hope everybody been doing cool. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this fine Tuesday, Taco Tuesday, Titty Tuesday, whatever it is that you want to call this Tuesday. It's a mother Tuesday. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, in case y'all ain't noticed, you know what I mean? I'm trying to ease up on the profanity on the channel. You know what I mean? So you might hear me censor myself. I might say mother, you know, and censor myself, or I might have to edit it out if I didn't really said it, but I'm trying to really hold back on the profanity, you know what I'm saying, for this monetization journey, you know what I mean? I had read that apparently that increases your chances for monetization the less cussing that you do on this mother, so I guess I'm gonna just hold back on all the mother cuss words. You know what I'm saying? But it's all good though. You feel me? We're gonna keep it moving. You know what I mean? I got a few little topics for you today. As you see at the bottom of the screen, you know what I'm saying? What episode 287 gonna be about. You know what I'm saying? Roblox. We're gonna touch on that. Today we're gonna touch on Roblox. We're gonna talk about the CEO, davidbaszucki, why he's under fire, and mattkaufman. I got a bunch of clips that I'm gonna show you in relation to that. We're gonna touch on Nipsey Hussle. Birthday was August 5th, and I'm gonna let you know what LA Metro did for the remainder of August in honor of Nip Hussle. Also gonna let you know Scarface went on Club Shay Shay and let you know who threw him a dog bone or an olive branch when he was down and out in the time of need. He threw two names out there. We're gonna let you know who they is. You feel me? But that's all the topics. That's three topics we're gonna touch on today for episode 287. So without no further ado, oh yeah, you know what I mean? I got a new addition to the gaming family. You feel me? To the console family. You know what I'm saying? I got me a PS5. You feel me? So anybody out there with a PS5, go ahead and comment your gamer tag under this video in the comments. You know what I mean? So I can add them on my PlayStation. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I've been enjoying Spider-Man 2. It's dope, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, though, without further ado, though, you know what I'm saying? Without no more banter, let's jump right into these topics. You know what I'm saying? So first up, you know what I mean? Roblox. You know what I'm saying? Roblox, this is for the parents out there that got their kids that's hype about playing Roblox and all this and that. Roblox is a bad thing, you know what I'm saying? So Roblox, the CEO, davidbaszucki, has been under fire for PDF accusation. You know what I'm saying? But some say that it was mattkaufman. It was the safety chairman of Roblox. You know what I'm saying? It was an attorney, I believe, in Louisiana. They had completely banned Roblox from the whole state, and she had released a statement you're gonna see in the clip. You know what I'm saying? She had said that Roblox is a hideout for pedo, and they recently banned. Roblox have also banned an account called Schlep. You know what I'm saying? SCHLEP, I believe that's what it is. And this was a profile who was helping the game. Matter of fact, he was on there. He teamed up with another YouTuber named Gideon, and they was posing as PDF people, groomers, scumbags, whatever you want to call them. You know what I'm saying? They was posing as them to try to catch the predators, and he caught about 6 of them, got them arrested off the platform, and Roblox banned them. You know what I'm saying? And he was thus considered helping y'all game out, and they banned him. So that just makes it look very suspect. You know what I'm saying? It makes it look very suspect, the fact that you banned him and he was helping y'all out, chasing down and tracking down child predators off of Roblox. Got 6 of them arrested and they banned him. That makes it look very suspect. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people were saying it's really Matt Kaufman and not really so much David Baszucki, but David Baszucki didn't fire Matt Kaufman after being aware that he was in what they call condo games and was grooming children. And he also has badges. I guess this game gives out certain badges. So I guess he was in condo lobbies, which is what they calling it. I guess this is a type of lobby that's created where these scumbags come in and predatorize children. You know what I'm saying? On this game. You feel me? So if y'all got kids, man, please delete Roblox off. I had my son delete that last night. You know what I'm saying? Or after I found this out a couple nights ago when I wrote this. This was the day before yesterday, you know what I'm saying? Oh, no, it was yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. But yeah, some of these next little clips you're about to see is a series of clips. You know what I'm saying? First, I got Schlep. You feel me? First, I'm going to let you know this is what he was saying when they had banned his account. This was him letting his little followers know that they had banned him account. Send him a cease and desist. Check this clip out. And after this clip, is going to be a series of other clips pertaining to this Roblox situation. Check these clips out.
Just gotten a legal complaint from Roblox. I'm not even joking. They have sent a cease and desist letter to me, and they've gone ahead and banned every account I own. And you might be wondering, what heinous crime did you commit to possibly deserve that? Well, what I did was get predators arrested on their platform. Actually, 6 of them. I got 6 predators arrested within the Roblox community. Some of them, the crimes are so heinous, I can't even say here on TikTok or wherever this is going. And the thing that's crazy about it is that Roblox has taken a more firm action against me, a person getting these people arrested, a person that law enforcement has made public statements saying that they are glad when people like me go ahead and give them information so that they can arrest these people. Roblox has sent me the cease and desist letter, not these predators. That is absolutely insane. And the other thing that's crazy about this is Roblox itself. It is a predator haven. There are games on Roblox like XYZ Public Bathroom Simulator. That's about 7 million visits, and the whole premise of the game is showering together with kids. That is the whole game. If you join it, you're going to see predators, you're going to see naked avatars, you're going to see people peeing and all this sort of weird stuff. If I was a parent and I saw that, I would be outraged. I would be totally outraged. And parents aren't aware of this, and it's so sad. I get emails from kids daily about all the horrible stuff that they're exposed to. I get emails from parents talking about what their kids were exposed to. And there are so many predators on this platform. It is actually unreal. So it's quite crazy to see Roblox go after me, a person trying to get predators arrested off of their platform, than the predators. Why? I don't get it. I don't understand.
Roblox is getting slammed with lawsuits over child safety, and thousands are signing a petition calling for the removal of its CEO.
What happened to our client is every parent's worst nightmare.
A Chicago law firm says it represents more than 400 children who were allegedly exploited through the wildly popular online game, including a 13-year-old girl who was allegedly groomed, kidnapped, and repeatedly abused by a 37-year-old man she met in-game. It's estimated that roughly 76 million people log onto Roblox each day, and over half of them are under 17. The platform has faced criticism in recent years due to reports of predators and inappropriate content.
These companies have created a hunting ground for these predators. These platforms for years have operated without any age verification, without identity verification. They have allowed these kinds of chats to take place.
While Roblox has introduced parental controls, AI age checks, and moderation systems, the law firm insists these systems fall short of keeping children truly safe.
We know that there are some safeguards that they are trying to implement, but we don't think that it rises to the standard of care that prevents this from happening ever again to a child.
A petition is calling for the removal of Roblox CEO David Baszucki. To read or sign, head to our link in bio.
Just got into some serious trouble. Not only are they getting sued, but now Chris Hansen is getting involved. First Qatar banned Roblox, and now Indonesia is threatening to be next. Louisiana's Attorney General filed a lawsuit against Roblox, accusing them of choosing profits over child safety. And listen to what she had to say.
It's basically open season for predators on this app.
God damn, and if that wasn't bad enough, Congressman Ro Khanna is getting involved, and now Chris Hansen, the most famous predator hunter, is making a documentary investigating Roblox's child safety issues. Creators and developers are cutting ties, and Roblox is scrambling to censor schlep, taking down tribute games and merch faster than bathroom simulators. Now Roblox is forced to take action, and it appears they're starting to review some games, but nonetheless, there's still giant Pen 15s walking around servers.
The rising turn of events, Roblox CEO and co-founder David Baszucki has released a heartfelt apology video following mounting criticism over recent controversies surrounding the platform. Speaking directly to the community, Baszucki acknowledged the concerns raised by players, parents, and developers, admitting that mistakes were made in how certain issues were handled. With a serious tone, he expressed regret for the impact these shortcomings have had on the Roblox community, emphasizing his commitment to rebuilding trust and ensuring greater transparency moving forward. Baszucki pledged to implement stronger safety measures, improve communication, and listen more closely to the voices of both players and creators. The apology, which has quickly spread across social media, has drawn mixed reactions, with some praising his openness, while others remain skeptical about whether meaningful changes will follow. As Roblox continues to face intense scrutiny, the community now awaits to see if Baszucki's promises will translate into real action.
Clips letting you know about what's been going on with Roblox. Hopefully you was informed and filled with information and learned something that you didn't know about this Roblox situation. Hopefully I put you up on something with that, with all of the clips, you know what I'm saying? Nipsey Hussle. So Nipsey Hussle's birthday was August 15th, you know what I'm saying? Happy birthday to the legend Nip Hussle. You feel me? So the street of LA and the city of LA, they have what they call tap cards. You know what I'm saying? To where you use to buy these cards and you can use them to ride the metro train. You know what I mean? So they had released 12,000 of these certain little tap cards that had a picture of Nip sitting in the back of the metro looking out the window, and then it had another pic of him with a marathon t-shirt on. You know what I'm saying? Looking at the camera. You know what I'm saying? So they made 12,000 of these tap cards, you know what I'm saying, for the people of LA to come and get. The lines was super long. Everybody was trying to get their hands on these tap cards, and they named the Hyde station, you know what I'm saying, they named it Nipsey Hussle Station for the remainder of August in honor of Nip for his birthday. You know what I'm saying? So this next little clip you about to see, I'm gonna show you a video of the long line that was waiting for the tap cards, and also I got a little AI video summing up everything about the Nip Hussle Station and letting you know that they're gonna be doing it for the remainder of August, and they made 12,000 tap cards in honor of Nip. Check these clips out.
The train station in Los Angeles has officially been transformed to honor Nipsey Hussle. For what would have been his 40th birthday on August 15th, LA Metro went all out. They temporarily renamed the Hyde Park Station, right at Crenshaw and Slauson, to the Nipsey Hussle Station. We're talking a full marathon makeover. His photo is draped all over the station's pillars and railings, a massive tribute in the heart of his beloved neighborhood. And if you're a real fan, you'll want to get your hands on this. They released special limited edition TAP cards that have his likeness on them. But you better act fast because they only printed 12,000 of them for the entire city. This whole thing is part of a Metro X Culture series celebrating LA's icons. It's been 6 years since the rapper's tragic death, but this proves his legacy is stronger than ever. The tribute is only up until the end of the month, a victory lap for a true legend.
You know what I'm saying? I was letting you know the line was backed all the way up. Everybody was trying to get their hands on them exclusive tap cords. You know what I'm saying? One limited, once in a lifetime type thing. You know what I mean? But that's dope that the CDLA commemorated Nipsey Hussle's birthday. You know what I'm saying? Scarface went on Club Shay Shay, you know what I mean? They got to talking about when he was down and out. We all know he had COVID, and then he had to also get a kidney donated to him by his son. You know what I'm saying? He had kidney failure and all that along with COVID at the same time. So he was in the hospital, and while he was in the hospital, actually, when they were doing surgery on him back in 2020, he had surgery and almost lost his life. The doc said his aorta was torn due to an aneurysm. The doc found this out after surgery and discovered this and then performed the surgery to save his life. Had one of the best surgeons in the world, you know what I'm saying, operating on him. It wasn't too much for him because he'd been doing this. He was one of the best in the world, they said, you feel me? So he had him operate on him and saved Scarface's life, and he threw olive branches out. Said people looked out for him at the time, you know what I'm saying? And the names that people that looked out for him was DJ Khaled and Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? They had reached out, I guess, hit him up for a feature, hit him up, put him on, whatever the case may be, because he said he didn't have no money at the time. You know what I'm saying? So it was definitely something that he needed, and they came through for him. You know what I mean? So he was on Club Shay Shay talking about this and letting the world know who threw him those olive branches and said can't nobody ever tell him nothing about DJ Khaled or Jay-Z. Check these clips out.
About the COVID and kidney failure and all that? Yeah, Jay-Z chunked me a lifeline. And you know when I had the kidney and the COVID and the kidney, DJ Khaled chunked me a lifeline. Yeah. So can't nobody tell me shit about Jay-Z and DJ Khaled.
Wow.
Because they chunked me a lifeline. And you know, I'm thankful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I wasn't working.
Right.
But yeah. So shout out to Hov and DJ Khaled. You know, I always talk to when I talk to Jay-Z, I call him the keeper of the culture, man, because he do that Big Brother shit.
Yeah.
You know?
You said Jay-Z helped you when you were at your worst. We've heard stories about him, what he did for Lil Wayne. We heard what he did. You know, Lil Wayne had some tax trouble. Jay-Z, clear. He let DMX leave. Was in debt. Let him leave. I think 21 Savage helped him get an immigration lawyer. So we've heard these great stories, no matter what people try to say bad about him, negative about him, but we hear more positive, great
him on Club Shay Shay letting you know that they looked out for him when he was down and out in the hospital bed. You know what I'm saying? Yo, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? This Kons podcast interrupting this episode. You feel me? For you to hit that subscribe button if you ain't. You know what I mean? Hit that subscribe button if you ain't hit it already. You know what I'm saying? Go on and do that right now. If you ain't, tell your friends to hit that too. You know what I'm saying? Tell your friends to hit the subscribe button. Tell your cousins to hit the subscribe button. Tell your grandma. Tell your nieces. Tell your nephews. Tell everybody. Hit that subscribe button. You feel me? But yeah, that's all I wanted to say in the middle of the episode. Let's get right back to the episode. But yeah, that's all I got for today. Quick little 3 topics for episode 287. You know what I'm saying? Thank y'all for tuning in. Let you know before we go into these final thoughts, let you know everything that we went over today. So today we went over the Roblox CEO, David Baszucki, and also mattkaufman, the safety chairman for Roblox. They've been under fire for some PDF things. You know what I'm saying? And also David Baszucki is also suspect that he said he wanted to bring dating to Roblox. Wanted to bring a dating corner to Roblox. That's also some suspect, if you ask me. You know what I mean? And then also let you know that Nipsey Hussle's birthday was August 15th, and the city of LA honored him by changing the Hyde Park station into the Nipsey Hussle station for the remainder of August. And also they had exclusive tap cards with Nipsey Hussle's image on them. They made 12,000 of them only. Also let you know that Scarface went on Club Shay Shay and let you know who threw him an olive branch when he was down and out. And that was DJ Khaled and Jay-Z. You know what I'm saying? But that's all the topics I have for today. The 3 little topics I have for today. So let's move on into the segment of the show that we call Kons Final Closing Thoughts. Kons Final Thoughts. Kons Closing Thoughts. However way you want to order the words up. You know what I'm saying? It's time for that right now. You feel me? So final thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Final thoughts on this Roblox situation. David Baszucki and Matt Kaufman. You know what I mean? What type of sick individuals could y'all possibly be? You know what I mean? This is Roblox. This is something set up for children. Children play this game, and you know children play this game. Now, your whole demographic is children, probably kids 12, 13, maybe and under. I don't think 14 and up is playing Roblox. Could be. It definitely could be some kids that are, but your main kids, definitely from my experience, just living life. I don't play Roblox. I'm just speaking off experience on what I see. You know what I'm saying? And about that age group is pretty much who plays your game. So how dare y'all use your platform, your game, to predatorize and what's the word? Haunt? Predatorize, whatever the word is, you know what I'm saying? Stalk little children. That's foul. That's scumbag. You know what I'm saying? I don't like that. You know what I mean? I don't like that at all. You know what I'm saying? Being that I have kids, I am a father. You know what I mean? Like I said, my son used to play that. Played Roblox all the time. Him and his little homie. You know what I'm saying? Be on Roblox all the time. Talking about it and all this. You feel me? He said he ain't asked me if he's seen any weird on there before. He said he ain't never really seen no weird on there. You know what I'm saying? But I let him know that is a PDF farm. They are farming. You know what I mean? Trying to catch little kids, predatorize them and all that. You know what I'm saying? So I had him delete that immediately. You know what I'm saying? We ain't even gonna worry about you either getting in no lobby or none of that. Just dead. It's over with. You know what I mean? It's over with. Don't download it. Delete that mother off the tablet. You know what I'm saying? That's not cool. You know what I mean? And then Matt Kaufman, you the safety chairman for Roblox, and you the main suspect. You know what I mean? People are saying it ain't Dave Baszucki or whatever. It's really Matt Kaufman. You know what I'm saying? So how dare you also, as the safety chairman of the game, safety chairman, you should be stripped of that. Ain't no way you a safety nothing, and you are on here looking for children, grooming them and talking to them crazy and wanting to meet children and all that. And David, you wild for talking about you wanted to have a dating section on the game. We talking about 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7-year-olds that play this, and you talk about dating? Man, get the out of here, man. That is weird. You know what I mean? I don't give a. That is weird. You feel me? It's weird. I don't give a. That is weird. Straight like that. You know what I'm saying? You a grown man that made it into success in life to where you are got a whole title, safety chairman. So you ain't safety, nothing for Roblox. If you out here predatorizing children and y'all got a game that targets children, that is sickening. Disgusting work. You know what I'm saying? Disgusting work. You feel me? How dare y'all? You know what I'm saying? Roblox is probably going to be banned in a lot of states. Louisiana banned their ass. A couple of places overseas banned Roblox. You know what I'm saying? It's a PDF farm is what they call it. It's disgusting work. Nipsey Hussle birthday was August 15th. Happy birthday to the mother legend Nip. You feel me? Nip Hussle. You know what I'm saying? It's dope. They got 12,000 tap cards. Wish I was out there. I'd have been in line too. Just like all the people you seen on the clip. You know what I'm saying? Standing in line waiting to get mines. I'd have went to both stations and tried to get both of them just to have them in some memorabilia. You know what I mean? Because they only coming around once. Maybe they'll do it again next year. We don't know. You know what I'm saying? But everybody was trying to get their hands on them tab cards. You know what I mean? They had pictures of Nip on them and all that. It would have been dope. I would have, like I said, I would have been doing the same thing, man. You know what I'm saying? I love Nip. You feel me? Nip taught me a lot. You know what I'm saying? Nip taught me a lot as a man, as a father. You know what I mean? Just watching certain little documentaries, watching videos, interviews, and all that on him. he was just he had a different mind. You know what I'm saying? He had a different mind. He was teaching his kids about integrity, you know what I mean? Teaching his kids about self-awareness and, you know what I'm saying, being a leader, you know what I mean? And I take them same installments and teach my kids the same things, you know what I'm saying? Integrity, having integrity, knowing what integrity is, you know what I mean? I teach all that. I learned all that from Nip Hussle for sure, you know what I'm saying? But that's dope that they doing that, you know what I mean? Name the whole station after him in his hood. You know what I'm saying? The Hyde Park station, and named it the Nipsey Hussle station. That's a dope conglomerate. You know what I'm saying? Dope memory. You know what I mean? Dope honor for Nip. You feel me? He definitely deserved that. You know what I'm saying? He was doing a whole lot of changes. We all know Nip's story. You know what I mean? He put the sim cell research in the schools for the kids. You know what I mean? Put coding in the schools for the kids. You know what I'm saying? Had them have different little elective learnings, different little programs. You know what I mean? That he installed for the schools out there in LA. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to make a change for the gangs out there, the Bloods and Crips. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to make a peace. He was talking to these chiefs and a whole bunch of stuff, trying to work out a whole bunch of stuff for the city just to make it a better place. You know what I'm saying? And that's something dope. You know what I mean? A lot of people don't even be on that type of time to try to change nothing. You know what I mean? A lot of people just go with the flow and say, this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But Nip was putting his foot out there, actually trying to make a difference. You know what I'm saying? And it was untimely death. You know what I'm saying? By some hating dude. We all know the story. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's dope though. You know what I'm saying? That they made these little tap cards for him and named the station after him in honor of his birthday. That was on August 15th. He would have been 40 years old. You know what I mean? Rest in peace to the legend Nip Hussle. Scarface. You know what I'm saying? Scarface went on Club Shay Shay and was giving credit to Jay-Z and Khaled. Said they reached out to him when he wasn't working or nothing. You know what I'm saying? So that's something dope. We all know Jay-Z. He known for doing that Big Brother, just like Scarface said, you know what I'm saying? Be doing that Big Brother, you know what I mean? And that's dope though. You know what I'm saying? Looking out for him, especially when he was down and out, hospital bed, you know what I'm saying? He didn't know if he was going to survive. You know what I mean? They said an aneurysm tore his aorta. That's something that's usually like, you feel me, fatal. You know what I'm saying? That's some fatal stuff. You know what I mean? You talk about aorta and all that, aneurysms, you know what I mean? That stuff that be bodying people, you feel me? But he had one of the best surgeons in the world, he said, you know what I'm saying? And it was able to repair him up so that he's still here with us, you know what I mean? But he said Jay-Z and DJ Khaled threw an olive branch when he was down and out. That's something dope, you know what I'm saying? Jay-Z is in a position of a whole lot of power, and he got a whole lot of power to make a whole lot of changes, you know what I'm saying? So the fact that he reached out to him when he knew that he was down and out in the hospital just speaks a lot about that man's character, you know what I'm saying, and who he really is for sure. You know what I'm saying? We can talk all that we want about Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying, but he still has lent his hand in a whole lot of help for a whole lot of is out here. You know what I'm saying? That's a fact. You know what I mean? He's a powerful dude. And this dude is opening up a casino in Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? That is next level power. And he's a see a whole nigga. I ain't gonna bleep that out. That's what I said. You feel me? A whole nigga. You know what I'm saying? He got all this power. We don't be, you know what I'm saying, people with my skin color, we don't be in them type of positions of power, you know what I mean? The white folks be hogging that up, you know what I'm saying? I dare them let a Negro in there, you know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying that's the mindset of some of these rich, racist white people, you feel me? And he got a seat in the NFL, and this man is about to open up a casino in Brooklyn. Lord, that is next level wealth. Most of these casinos, we all know, you feel me, they be on like Indian reserves and like that, you know what I'm saying? For they land that America done took from them and all this and that, so they pay the Indians to have these casinos on their reservations and all that, you know what I mean? But that is crazy. Jay-Z, man, he's stepping his foot in a lot of power, a whole lot of extra power. He putting that gauntlet on, you know what I'm saying? He's finna be Thanos in a minute for that all stones. finna be able to snap his fingers and make changes. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Jay-Z is a powerful dude. You know what I mean? Shout out to him for reaching out to Scarface back in 2020. Dude had COVID and an aneurysm and a bad heart. It was all bad for Scarface. You know what I'm saying? But thankfully, he's still here with us. You know what I mean? Scarface is also definitely a legend in the game. But yeah, though, you know what I'm saying? That's all I got for today. That's my closing thoughts. You feel me? For episode 287. Thank all y'all for tuning in. You know what I mean? Thank all y'all for subscribing. If you done told somebody about this podcast, thank you. You know what I mean? Thank you. You know what I'm saying? Because we all know that all y'all could have been doing anything you wanted to do in the world, no matter who you was. You know what I'm saying? Whether you was a brother, a sister, a little cousin, you could have been a little niece, a nephew, could have been an uncle, a auntie, a mother, a father, a grandpa, a grandma. You know what I'm saying? You could have been cousin Pookie, could have been cousin Man, you could have been cousin G, cousin P, whoever. You know what I'm saying? If y'all got pets too, and y'all pets are sitting there with you watching this episode, you know what I'm saying? Your pet could be a cat, you have a dog, you have a pet hedgehog, you have a pet iguana, you have a pet bearded dragon, a pet giraffe, you have a pet alligator, you have a pet bird, whoever your pet is, and they sitting there watching the podcast right along with you at your feet or in a cage or over your shoulder or right next to you, in your hand, on your lap, whatever the case may be. Salute to them. Like you see my emoji homie scrolling up the screen. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching, man. You know what I mean? This beat you hear creeping up was made by none other than Old Amazing Beats. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Please for the next episode. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. Thank you. You feel me? My mic is changing. I don't know what's going on. The switch from the mic to the laptop mic. I don't know. But that's the end of the episode. You know what I mean? Episode 287. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for watching. You know what I mean? Hear that beat creeping up? Oh, Amazing Beast. Talk to him. A lot of credits roll up. Thank you for tuning in.
That they don't know what the understand that fuck they're doing. You understand that? You have 200